Hey folks, JSAD here. Hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been a while, but I've been working on a lot of stuff with Vermintide, and I'm going to start sharing it with you shortly, starting this weekend. So, this weekend, there'll be a Community Vermintide 1 festival. It starts Friday. All the times you see on your screen right now are in UTC minus 4, aka Eastern US time, basically, or Eastern NA time. So, the 3 days of events, going to be a lot of awesome stuff going on. The first interview is talking with Hedge, the community manager for Vermintide, for God knows how long, 5 years now or something like this. There's going to be a walkthrough with, again, Pyromancer, one of the guys who went to Sweden for the V2 release. They'll talk about the different maps and kind of how the game plays and how it's different from Vermintide 2, etc., etc. Then there'll be a brief interview with some folks that are still in the community playing Vermintide 1 right now. And yes, you can find active community for V1 right now if you wanted to hop in. Day two, it's going to be an interview with the voice actress. There's her name right there. I guess it's Bait. I haven't heard it pronounced before, but she's the Sienna voice actress. There'll be some Dwan's play, be an intermission, and then there's going to be an interview with Grimm, who made Death Wish and Onslaught, which was the inspiration for a lot of stuff that happened in V2, including some mods. I have an interview with Mats, who's one of the original Fat Shark devs. He's been with the game since its inception. So we're going to do a. For as long as he's willing to talk, we'll be talking about where did Vermintide come from? Was it originally supposed to be a melee oriented Left 4 Dead type game in the Warhammer universe? And then we'll talk about the evolution of the various systems that took place before the game was released and such. I just always wanted to know how the game came to be, how it is now, and we'll finally have a chance to hear it right from the source. Day three, that's Sunday, we're going to do a full map speed run. I'm going to show you some footage of a solo version of it in just a moment. So that's going to be me, Zero, Kappa, aka Blow Blow, and Obvious Trash. We've been working on this run for coming up on 3 months. We've shaved off a lot of time and started working on a lot of new techs and new routing. We've beaten every previous record on for no skips, basically, for no out of bounds. You'll see. You'll see. It's very cool. Um, and it's fun to play. So then I'll do a brief talk with Ishka, who is going to be shoutcasting some of the other event stuff here about True Solo and the birth of True Solo and its place in Vermintide. Last two bits are going to be on Mod Showcase. So it's going to be pretty sweet. There's a guy named Vernon Coon who's still doing lots of active V1 modding. So he's making new difficulty modes, new tools, new etc. etc. So they'll showcase one of the most recent things, one of the most recent difficulty modes Vernon's going to be running, and shoutcast by Ishka and Grim. So it's going to be awesome. It's been community run from the beginning. Xan and Ishka shouldering most of the burden, so I think you guys will enjoy it. All right, enough babbling. Just real quick, while we're here, here's a showcase of some of the techs that we've been using in V1 speeds. So this is a new move tech for V1. We didn't really do move techs like this in V1, except for with the exception of Dagger and Falchion L1 spam. So L1, L2 push stab is the best, but it has an input issue with push stab, where if you don't do anything for a significant period of time afterwards, you get locked out of input. So it's a little tricky. So you got to know when to L1 spam and know when to L1, L2 push stab. Here we are dodging off of edges, so you can keep a little bit of motion in the air. Gonna dodge over that little bit of lip right there. You can walk through doors as they're opening and shutting. Some old tech. Alright, here's a new tech. It is called a wall bounce. So essentially, duck, dodge, jump, jump when you hit something. Allows you to get a jump off on surfaces you can't otherwise. It lets you make all sorts of jumps you wouldn't be able to make otherwise. It's really opened up a lot of opportunities. So the V1 speeds, very parkour oriented. They're a lot of fun. Just a little bit of routing right here. Here's one of the bigger skips. We've been using the term no skip for historical reasons, but it's more like no major out of bounds, no living existing out of bounds. So in other games traditionally it's been known as a no skip. Here is an alternative to grave jump that I found. It's pretty sweet. Which is followed by hedge jump, which I think I found at the end of V1, which the slight adjustment Kappa thought of. We're jumping right from above.
This way. The vermin hide well. Their stench.
So here, since you're falling, you're gonna have enough of a distance you fell that you're considered in air, which means you exit dodge early, which means you can get another dodge faster than you normally can. So it's called short dodging, and you can do it downhill. And you can kind of control the amount of elevation that you change by changing, like whether you go straight down the stairs or to an angle. So it's called short dodging. So sitting there full charging that, because when you finger roll Hagbane, it doesn't give full accuracy. So this is just duck dodging under this because to redirect the enemies using the chain. This is fall canceling. You gotta jump in the same frame that you hit the ground to fall cancel like that. We use mouse wheel spam in order to pull that off. So here I'm gonna double tap this, and then I'm gonna use a fall cancel so I can use this strength potion for the same chain. Just a little hag bullying to get out the door. We should be good to go. Anyways, so you'll see some of the text that we've been using right there. We've got a lot of really great routing that makes our run durable, even with RNG. So we're going to do all 13 kata maps back to back, and it's going to take us under 70 minutes. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you can join us. Again, we're starting tomorrow, Friday. Wait, yeah, it is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, Friday at 6 and change. Link to the schedule and link to the Twitch page where all of this will be done is in the video description. Picking up again Saturday, Sunday. All right, see you guys soon.